Nisha. So in this installment of War on Aging, I'll be talking about all the anti-aging tools that I'm using, and you know about some of them. I have a review of one and a demo, and I will as usual link all the related videos in the description box so you can watch it. So as well as using skincare, which some people argue is effective or not effective. There is a lot of tools out there that's supposed to help with stimulating production of collagen and elastin. And of course you have to remember that with those tools you have to do it constantly. There is no I do it once a week and then don't do it for 2 weeks. You have to do it constantly. It took us long time to develop those wrinkles. They're not going to disappear after one use of anything. They probably will never disappear full stop, but we can improve them. I am using these more for, it's not so much for wrinkles, because like I've said in my eye cream video, you're never going to get rid of them, but I hope with these tools, by producing more collagen and elastin, I will help my face to look firmer for longer, because it's not just the fine lines, but it's the drooping and jowling and all that. So I'm hoping that by stimulating that, my face will be a bit firmer. So let me start with the first product, which it has been sent to me. I am not sponsored. I don't have to even talk about it, but I have been using it for the last couple of weeks and I really enjoy it. So this is the high frequency lift wand. So the high frequency facials they apparently started in 1800s, but they are being used by skincare professionals all the time to prevent stubborn acne, to improve appearance of fine lines, to decongest puffy eyes, shrink enlarged pores, fade dark eye circles. So all these three products that I'm going to show you, tools, work in a similar way. It's all about increasing collagen and elastin production. They all work in a bit different way. They all take different amount of time. So I tell you how and when I use those while I'm talking through them. So the high frequency tool has been proven to improve blood circulation, elimination of toxin, acne causing bacteria, encourages lymphatic drainage, and of course encourages the production of collagen and elastin. And also it helps with product absorption. Let me show you the device. So you get this handle. I've got a very quick demo of me actually using it this morning, so I've video that I will insert it in here in a minute. So you get this handle with the plug. They ship all over the world. I've got the US plug, but I have my converter here, and you have here on and off switch, which just turns, and depends how far you turn it, how intense the high frequency is. I don't turn it very much, I just turn it to the lowest. And then you get different glass electrodes. You get with it, I think they call it mushroom one, which is to use all over your face. Then you get this one, which I use under my eyes and to drain the fluid from under my eyes. And then you get the little one, which is to treat hard to reach areas like where our skin sags here, to treat behind the ear, all around the ear, and also for blemish zapping, because you can use it. I will show you in that demo. I have been zapping one of my very stubborn zits. And then you also get the comb, because you can stimulate your scalp with it as well and help with rejuvenating your scalp. So they are very easy. They just go like this, you turn it on and it's done. I'm not going to demonstrate it now because, like I said, the demo is coming in a minute. So let me quickly read it, because obviously, you know, when I get something I go and research it, but I am going to read it to you. You can go and research it yourself because I can't remember all this stuff. So the high frequency facial machines work in conjunction with high frequency electrodes, which are made of clear tempered glass and come in a variety of different shapes and sizes to facilitate the treatment of various contours of the face and body. So I've shown you the electrodes. When the high frequency electrode is firmly inserted into the handpiece, a gentle alternating electrical current is generated by the high frequency machine, which then passes through the attached glass electrode upon contact with the skin, and you will see that. The contact ignites the inert gas within the electrode, because the electrodes are filled with gas. I know it sounds very scientific and scary, but it's not, believe me. This contact ignites the inert gas within the electrode, which produces healing electrical light energy and unstable oxygen, which instantly converts into purifying ozone. In other words, when mixed with the air outside of the electrode, the electrical current infuses the skin with rejuvenating oxygen molecules, and a therapeutic zapping or tingling sensation is experienced. And that depends how high you turn it on. It is a bit like zapping, I suppose. It's almost only on the first contact, almost like an electric shock, you know, when you've walked in your slippers on a, I don't know, on polyester and then touched something, you get that little electric shock. But it's nothing, honestly. I really love it. It's a very nice, pleasant sensation, and you can feel the heat on your face. Not like hot, but you will get a bit pink. It gets nice and warm. So I think this one has the orange gas in it, which is neon, and that's for treating aging skin, scalp and hair. And violet one, which is argon, is for treating acne, scalp and hair. So let's carry on. In treating aging skin, high frequency current firms and tones by causing a circulation rush in addition to subtle tissue warming. These functions cause a very safe and natural contraction of the underlying blood vessels and tiny muscle groups. And all that vibration of the underlying vessels pushes away toxins, while the cells enjoy a feast of increased nutrients and hydrating volume. This results in an increase in blood circulation and cell renewal, as well as increased production levels of collagen and elastin, which softens and smooths away wrinkles, reduces pore size and improves overall skin texture. So that's basically what it does. It is so easy to use. It takes about 2 minutes, because you're supposed to treat each area just for 10 seconds. You wouldn't hold it in like one place for longer than 10 seconds. I move it around my face and you will see that in a minute. You can use it morning and night. I use it in the morning because it's so quick. So what I do when I have clean face, this comes actually with pure 100% argan oil. So what you can do is put the argan oil first and then use the high frequency, because that will help the absorption. But if I use it in the evening, I do the argan oil because I don't want to be too greasy. In the morning, I just put my vitamin C, E and ferulic acid serum, and I also put and I will do that in separate video, in my skincare video. I put something else on, and then I use the high frequency. It takes me like 2-3 minutes and I'm done. So that's why I use this one in the morning. So let me quickly now show you the demo, which I've used it this morning and I quickly filmed it. So again, you're gonna see me without makeup. Okay, so first I'm going to take the face electrode, stick it in, turn it on. I turn it on the lightest one. I don't know if you can hear it and see the orange. Feels like you're getting an electric shock, but you're not. And all you do is go around your face, not longer than 10 seconds in each place. It doesn't hurt. It actually gets warm very quickly, so it's very nice and warm. I haven't been using the hair one yet, but I just wanted to show you how quality this is. That's why I do it in the mornings. I just put my serum on and do this. It takes me, I don't know, 2 minutes, and I'm done. I just go all over my face like this. And I take that one off. Afterwards, I take a cotton pad and a rubbing alcohol and just clean that off, because obviously I've got some serum on my face. Then I take, this one is brilliant. This is the eye wand. Turn it on. And how I've seen this being used, you go under your bag and down to drain it to your lymph nodes. Just do that a few times, and that's supposed to help with the bags. I don't know, I really enjoy it, I think, because it's so quick and you can feel the warmth on your face, you get a bit pinker. Okay, now you've got the little one that's got like a bubble on the end, and this is very good to work around your ears and behind your ears because it's so small. You can sometimes feel like a bit of a stinging, and apparently you can break it with, now maybe I turn it down. And this is to go behind your ears to tighten the skin that sometimes sags around here, you know? Yeah, if you turn it up to high, you will feel like a almost needle prickling. Okay. And oh, also I wanted to show you, with this one you can zap your spots. So if you've got breakouts, I've had this one, this is now gone. I've had this spot, you can see it. You can basically just press it like this. I had this spot that never came out into spot for ages, for like 3 weeks, and I've started treating it with that and it's going. So I really enjoy using it because it's so quick. That's why I do it in the morning. Now the next tool is something called, oh you won't see it, LightStim. So this product, I've actually written here on this little leaflet, I have received this 11th of August last year. That has been sent to me as well, and I have used it a few times and then forgot all about it. But then when I received the LightStim, I started researching things, and a lot of people, and not LightStim, sorry, the high frequency wand, a lot of people use LightStim. And LightStim, it's a little device, it's very light, there is nothing to it, which uses UV-free LED lights at different frequencies. So there will be different colors of lights. It mostly looks red, and infrared, which you can't see. And this supposed to work on a, do exactly the same thing, but I've heard that this supposed to work on a deeper level. So again, improving skin texture, improving circulation, promoting collagen and elastin production. What they say to do, to use it maybe, because you have to use it 5 times a week. Doesn't matter if it's every day, but 5 times a week for 60 days, and you should start seeing difference. So like I said, with all these things, is commitment. It's commitment for life, otherwise you have to go under the knife. I use this in the evenings because this takes more time if you're treating the whole face. If you're just treating a couple of areas, you can be very quick. But I do my whole face. It's so easy. I know I've seen people that have this without timer. Mine's got timer built in. So you hold it, switch it on and hold it in areas of your face, and you hold it there for 3 minutes. If you have one or bought one or will buy one without the timer, then I think you can download app on your phone that has this 3-minute timer and it beeps, and then you move it. So I'm going to turn it on. I don't know if you can see the light. It's mostly like orange and red. And you basically hold it in one area first for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, this beeps, and then I move. So it takes much longer time. It automatically turns itself off after 30 minutes. So I use it in the evenings because it is very relaxing. After a while, you will feel really, really nice warmth. The funny thing is, if you touch it, it just doesn't feel warm at all. It's just, but when you hold it at the end of 3 minutes in that area, you will feel really lovely, soothing warmth. So I do it in the evenings because I could be sitting on my laptop, or I could just sit through my favorite program, and I've got a nice reclining sofa, so I recline myself and I do that. So I couldn't do this in the morning, simply have no time. That's why I use the high frequency in the morning. And some days I won't use it because I might be, in a real rush and I can't use it. But for the last 2 weeks, I've been using this solidly. And I know it's not got, I'm holding it here, I shouldn't really have makeup on, it should be clean skin. So maybe I won't hold it there. And to turn it off, you just press it again. So yes, I am going to be using it because it is non-invasive, it's not painful, it's quite relaxing, and if it helps, great. And like I said, I'm mostly after, tightening, because wrinkles, fine lines, yes, it probably will soften your fine lines, but for example, I've got these really, I call them sausages. Actually, I am thinking to have Botox because I cannot deal with these lines. So I need to just say, for maybe someone that is watching me for the first time, I'm not selling you anything. I'm doing this series of what I do to fight the aging. We can't really fight it, we all gonna age. But what I'm doing to help myself look as good as I can for as long as possible. So I would use that every evening, five times a week. And then you already know my Derma Roller, and I have two. I have a 0.1 and I have 0.05. And I'm not going to talk about it too much. Instead, I will link the video for those who haven't seen. I've got 2 videos on Derma Roller. I have one where I explain exactly what it does. Basically, the Derma Roller is a little tool that looks like a torture tool. I don't think it hurts at all. It's got hundreds of tiny needles. They come in different lengths, and you roll it on your face. And by making loads of tiny wounds, you make your skin to start like the healing process, not that you know, bleeding or anything, but you're making thousands of tiny micro wounds, and you make your skin to start the healing process before producing more collagen. So like I said, all these things do the same, they have the same aim, but they do it all in a bit different way using different technology. So this one probably is the most invasive. Well, this one is more invasive and is more uncomfortable than the other two. The other two don't cause you any pain whatsoever. So I've got one video explaining exactly you know, everything about Derma Rollers, what they do and all that, and I've got another video where I actually demonstrate how I use the Derma Roller, so I will link all that down below. So now, you know, there is a lot of controversy about how often you should use Derma Rollers, and that depends what length the needles are. Because I'm mostly using the 0.1 millimeter, I've read that you should only use it once a month, and that's what I'm doing. I usually do it on Saturday night because, you know, for 24 hours you're not supposed to wear makeup and you shouldn't really go out in the sun. So do it on days that you will be at home and you don't need to, you know, put much makeup on. So I am going to do it once a month, especially that I am using the other two as well. I think that will be enough. I think if you, the whole point of Derma Roller is to kick your skin into healing process and producing collagen. If I kept rolling every other day, I'm not giving the skin, I suppose, the chance to repair it. So that's my take on it. So I am going to do it once a month. I think if you're using the 0.05, you can use it every 2 weeks. But I know people that use Derma Rollers every other day, but this is absolutely down to you. You know, I'm not a professional. This is just, you know, like I said, I'm your guinea pig and I'm just trying all these things and see what happens. Okay, so these were the tools that I'm using for anti-aging. Let me know if you use any tools. Maybe there is something out there that I should try as well. I know it all seems a lot of work, but when I do my skincare routine video, you will see it is not really. I think just because I'm telling you all the information, technology, it seems so much information that we feel like, oh my god, there is so much to do. And also, you don't have to use those three. You can use just one of those. It's up to you. You know, I was lucky enough being here on YouTube that I get often sent things to try, which is amazing. That's why I'm using them all. So I think in my next video on War on Aging, I will do my skincare routine. So for now, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and I'll see you soon. Bye.